Cox's Steakhouse, Drummond, County Leitrim, proud sponsors of It's Country with Steve and Shay. Log on to www.cox's-steakhouse.com.
Hello everybody, and you're very welcome to this week's edition of It's Country with Steve and Shay. And first of all, I'd like to thank you for joining us last week on the show, and also I'd like to thank Paul Kelly, who joined us from the Allingham Arms Hotel in Bundoran, County Donegal. This week, I'm delighted to say, we are joined by the one and only Crystal Swing, who are in Care House in County Tipperary with Shay. But just before I hand you over to them, I'd like to tell you about Mary's book launch, which is in the Middleton Park Hotel on Thursday, September the 15th, with special guests Johnny Carroll, Keelan and Patrick and Conor O'Sullivan. So, I'm not going to keep you any longer, and now I'm going to hand you over to Shay and Crystal Swing, who, as I said, are in Care House in County Tipperary. Shay, it's over to you.
Thank you so much, Steve. We are here with Crystal Swing.
Hey!
That doesn't get any more exciting than that. Mary.
Hi, Shay. It's lovely to be here with you in County Tipperary.
It's lovely to see you too. Now, we're here with all the gang, but we're going to have a look at some videos that you made with Steve. Tell us about the first one.
Well, I suppose my favourite one is the solo one that I did with Steve. It's called "A Fool for Loving You." It's a love song that was written. It's an original love song which was written for me by a great guy called Raymond Smith, and actually he has written some fantastic songs for major artists and written for Eurovision entries as well. You know, song was a huge hit for me. It went viral within a day, really, and within one day alone it clocked up 50,000 hits. It was shot by Steve Bloor at a little festival, a little carnival down in Galbally in County Limerick. So it was a fun fair setting, you know, a kind of a John Travolta setting, and I had a great guy working with me on the day. His name is Terry Cotter, and we had great fun making the video, and I was just blown away really with the reaction it got. But Steve did a great job in it, and very, very professionally done, and you know, I'm extremely proud of it, and I'm just so delighted it's getting airplay on this show now.
Do you find it hard to come up with ideas for videos, or how does that work?
No, I don't actually, Shay. I suppose I always kind of come up with my own concept for a video, and then I discuss that out with the person who's directing the video. And in this case, I discussed it out with Steve, but certainly Steve has some great ideas of his own. And between the two of us, I think we worked out a great concept with a lovely storyline in it. And you know, I think the background setting of the fun fair really worked for us. It was fun, it was vibrant, it was lively, and yet I suppose the emotion of the song came forward as well, you know. So it's really a sad love song. It's all full of heartbreak, but had an amazing response to it. So I do look forward to working with Steve on other videos, which I plan to do in the future.
Okay, well, let's see Mary at the carnival.
Shed all my tears, I'm finished crying. I won't cry for you anymore. Endless nights while my soul was dying. Broken hearted waited at your door. I must have been a real fool for loving you. A handsome man with loving on his mind. I really thought that I could make you happy, but I didn't know that you weren't the loving kind. Times, money, whiskey make you happy. You say loving makes you sad. How can you say that you don't love me when loving something that you never had? I must have been a real fool for loving you, a handsome man with loving on his mind. I really thought that I could make you happy, but I didn't know that you weren't the loving kind. I don't want you to think that I still love you, or I might take you back again. Sometimes when you're sad and feeling lonely, I know you think of me every now and then. I must have been a real fool for loving you, a handsome man with loving on his mind. I really thought that I could make you happy, but I didn't know that you weren't the loving kind. I should have known that you weren't the loving kind. Yeah, I should have known that you weren't the loving kind.
A Fool for Loving You. Mary, will we be hearing more of you now? I know you work with the two lads in the band as well, but will you be hearing more of your solo recordings?
Yes, I certainly plan to record some more, particularly of Raymond Smith's songs, because they suit my voice and I love the lyrics that he uses. So I will be recording more of Raymond's songs in the future because I think I want to showcase my talent as well.
We'd love to see it. Thank you, Mary. Now, the man with the longest legs in the business, Derek. That's not a joke. You do have the longest legs in the business.
I suppose in theory I do, Shay. They're definitely the most elasticated anyway. That's a lot of people would say, a lot of bands are, they would describe them as probably standing suits. Fellas would just stand there, whereas I can't. I have to be moving, and I suppose a lot of my songs are up tempo and lively, and for the kind of stuff I do, you need to be able to move, and I think people expect a bit of a show as well. So I suppose my legs have been good to me, and I'll keep them moving.
Well, speaking of up-tempo, the song that you've chosen, and we're going to have a look at the video as well, is an upbeat song, but unusually it's written by yourself. Tell us about the song.
It is, Shay. I suppose it's the first real song that I wrote. No, I have written other songs as well afterwards, but that was the very first. And I suppose I didn't just sit down to write the song. It kind of, one day I was outside and I was just kind of pottering around outside doing my usual bits and pieces, and the song, I don't know, I was just kind of humming a kind of a melody of my own, no particular song, and next thing the words just started coming, and within 30 or 40 seconds I had the chorus. And if you have a good chorus, it's very easy kind of work around it, but I had the chorus, and I said, you know what, this is really going to work. So I went straight in and I got the guitar and I put a few bits and pieces together, and I changed around a few different little things, but in a very, very short space of time I had that song Molly written, and it couldn't have worked out better. And so we put it on an album, on one of our latest albums, and it just became a really, really popular song.
Well, I think speaking of upbeat, you're going to really enjoy this. This is a live video as well, and I think it shows you the energy that's in this song. This is written by Derek, and this is called Molly.
Well, I strolled along the street one day just to pass the time away. I met this girl called Molly, and to me she sure did say that she'd like to meet an Irishman, this country fair and true. In the back of my mind I said, Molly dear, I'm the man for you. Oh Molly, walk with me, oh Molly, can't you see what you're doing to me? Oh Molly, talk to me, walk with me by the sea. Molly, won't you walk with me? We made a date on Saturday night and we danced in the village green. Her long blonde hair, those big blue eyes, the grandest I'd ever seen. And as I held her close to me, I whispered in her ear, oh Molly dear, oh can't you see that you're the girl for me? Oh Molly, walk with me, oh Molly, can't you see what you're doing to me? Oh Molly, talk to me, walk with me by the sea. Molly, won't you walk with me? Well, the years moved on and it wasn't long when it was just a memory. I settled down, I made a few pounds, that life was full of peace. When I cast my mind back to that day and that love it felt so true. In the back of my mind I think, Molly dear, I was the man for you. Oh Molly, walk with me, oh Molly, can't you see what you're doing to me? Oh Molly, talk to me, walk with me by the sea. Molly, won't you walk with me? Oh Molly, walk with me, oh Molly, can't you see what you're doing to me? Oh Molly, talk to me, walk with me by the sea. Molly, won't you walk with me? Ah, sure, Molly, won't you walk with 1, 2, 3, 4? Molly, my Irish Molly, my sweet Lakeisha dear, I'm fairly off my trolley, my Irish Molly, when you are near. Ah, springtime, you know it's ring time. Come dear, now don't be slow. Change your name, now what's your game? Begorry, yes, I'll do the same. My Irish Molly, oh Molly, won't you walk with me? Ah, sure, Molly, won't you walk with me?
Well, I promised you high energy, and I think Derek's dancing says it all. We're going to take a little break because Dervla and Derek have got to switch seats because we want to talk to Dervla now. So back in a moment.